I spoke to the classroom teacher about the lowest ability children in the class, and I wanted to see who would be best to work with, who would benefit the most from me working with that person. I decided to choose to work with Anna because she was in my class, and it meant that I could sort of use the work I'm doing with her when I was differentiating in usual classroom tasks. So in English, Maths, Science, I could think, right, I know that Anna's working at this level, so if I base all my lower ability work on what Anna's doing, roughly everyone around that sort of ability should be able to cope with the work. Anna's strength is that she's a very happy child. She's very motivated to work, and she takes great pleasure in praise and doing well in work, and she's very good at art and very good at socialising as well, because she's so happy. Her spelling isn't particularly great, and her maths work as well, she struggles a little bit with that. I think if it's to do with memory, she struggles with memorising. So with the 3 times table, she has to work it out with her fingers. She can't think, oh yeah, 2 times 3 is 6. She has to have it physically in front of her. It's about her correcting her own work. So we go through so that when we sort of segment and blend together the words, she's listening and she's thinking herself, so that when we do the spelling, she writes it out, she can then go over it like we did with bank, and she can herself sound out the letters, look at the work and actually correct it, which she's started to improve on a lot, and her spelling actually has improved quite a lot, as well as her handwriting, and also her confidence in writing has improved. I looked at her IEP and basically decided what work I was going to do. At the moment, anyway, the school's working with the DEPs with her anyway, and so I just decided to follow that on and make sure that I did it on a Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. So instead of her going to assembly, we would stay behind, we'd have 20 minutes, half an hour to work on doing things like this, so it's consistent.
Right. And how many times a week would this be?
So it's 3 times a week, and it was for about a month. And for her, she's very proud of this folder. She's quite keen on Winnie the Pooh, and so she quite happily walks around, and she's not self-conscious of the fact that everyone knows that she stays behind to do work. She's quite happy to do it, and she's proud of the work that she's done. And from that, I feel rather before, when she wasn't confident enough to say, oh, I need to do this, or can I have some help? Whereas now she'll just get on with the task, she'll just do it. And so from the point of view, she's become a lot more independent because she's more confident that she can do it. She is able to. Her spelling's come on in leaps and bounds, and even her maths work as well. Just from doing simple times tables, it just helps her to sort of connect, and also operations. Before, she wasn't very good with choosing what symbols would go with which operation and things like that. From my point of view, because I have quite a lot of SEN background anyway, it's quite nice to see someone who I consider to be sort of MLD, as opposed to SLD, or sort of severe learning difficulties, included within a class, and also to see how low the lower ability goes, rather than just thinking, well, this is about the medium, I'm going to plan everything for everyone. So it's been quite nice from a differentiation point of view. It's shown me how much of a difference one-to-one work is, but it's also made me suddenly think, well, hold on, if it can do this for lower ability, it must be able to do this for medium and high ability as well. Yes. And so the importance of just one-to-one or even group work with children can help. Yes. Well, I've sort of been teaching that class anyway, but I think the class teacher just feels that the extra support Anna's had this term has been good, so she, and also talking to parents as well, it's been quite nice to know that she's sort of been given this extra support, which has helped to boost her work. Can you remember what we were doing? That game that we were playing the other day? I'm going to turn them all over. I know to turn them all over and tell them what words they are. Yeah? We're going to have a go at that one again. So, these out for you. Okay. So we have some tricky ones and some easy ones. Okay. So move this out of the way. I'd like to we're going to put them into easy, tricky and hard ones for me. Say it again. Thank. Have a look at the letters, sound them out. Good girl. So what would you put that in? Is that easy, tricky, or medium, tricky, or is that hard?
Medium.
Medium, so put that on the medium one. Good. Right, next one.
Point.
Good girl. So is that easy? Good. Brilliant.
Bone. Odd.
Not odd. Have a look at the first 3 letters.
No. bond.
Good girl. Where would you put that? Is that hard or is that medium? Okay.
Send.
Good girl.
Drink.
Let's have a look.
Drunk. Drunk.
Not drunk.
Drunk.
Good girl. Is that hard? So we've been struggling with for a while, isn't it? Right.
Time.
Put some sound on the letters.
Dent.
Good girl. Would you say that's quite hard or medium? Okay.
Sip.
Good girl. And I'm going to put out 2 more. And then we'll finish this task.
Let's.
Sound out all the letters for me.
Let's.
Sound them all out. Good. So which one is that quite hard? Is that medium? Medium. Okay, good girl.
Cost.
Good girl. So where does it go? Fantastic. Right, just do a bit of reading from the reading book for me now. Brilliant. Have you been reading it with your mum? This one. Good. Okay.
Harry's class were going to visit a farm. What animals will we see on the farm? Asked their teacher, Miss Brown, as they got on the school minibus. We'll see lambs, said Lucy.
Good girl. Is that?
We'll see ducks,
Not ducks. Have a look at the whole
Ducklings.
word. Good girl. Which
said
one's that?
Ray.
Not Ray. It's a tricky one.
Okay.
It's Rush.
Rush.
Not Rush. Raj. What's the last letter?
Raj.
That's good. That was a really tricky one.
We'll
Raj.
see piglets, said the twins, Polly and Paul. But Harry had other ideas. We'll see tigers, he said. Don't be silly, Harry, said Miss Brown. Tigers don't live on farms. Harry made a grumpy face. He liked tigers.
Good girl. Right, stop there for a second. I'm now going to ask you to spell out some words for me. Okay? Good. So do you want to close your book for me? Fantastic. And we're going to write on the back of this paper. Okay? So can you spell, here's a pencil. Excellent. Can you spell for me the word frog? Good girl, well done. And tent. Good girl, excellent. And slip. Good. And one more. Bank. Good.